Yo, yo, yo. What's up? What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, AC Toe, back with another blog for y'all. Shout out to the whole entire battle rap community. Um, First and foremost, I would like to just say, free Sue Surf. Um, you know, Shout out to, his family, his close friends, all his fans. Um, so we got the verdict the other day that he pled guilty to basically racketeering and firearms possession. Um, Sue Surf was picked up in a RICO charge um, for gang activity. I have the article here, so I'm just going to read just a brief little bit of the information here, just to catch y'all up, just in case if you don't know about it. So federal authorities announced that a member of a New Jersey street gang admitted his role in racketeering conspiracy, possession of firearm ammunition as a convicted felon. According to federal officials, Ray John Cox, aka Sue Surf, 32, of Newark, pleaded guilty by video conference on April 27th to 2 counts of super speeding indictment charging him with racketeering, influence in corrupt organizations, RICO conspiracy, and possession of firearm ammunition by a convicted felon. Officials say from 2015 through September 22nd, 2022, Cox was a member of the Rolling 60s Neighborhood Crips, a criminal enterprise responsible for acts of violence and distribution of controlled substance in New Jersey and elsewhere. It says Cox held a leadership role with the enterprise. On March 18th, 2017, Cox shot a firearm at a gang rival. They have exact dates. July 24th, 2019, in Essex County, Cox, a convicted felon, knowingly possessed 2 loaded firearms. Authorities doesn't make sense. The racketeering conspiracy count is punishable by a maximum sentence of 20 years in prison. The charge of being a felon of possession of a weapon is punishable by maximum sentence of 10 years in prison. So you got a maximum sentence of 20 years in prison for the racketeering conspiracy, and he has a maximum sentence of 10 years in prison for the possession of a weapon. Both counts are also punishable by a fine of up to $250,000. His sentence is September 12th. So Surf, pretty much, said, I'm not going to trial. I'm just going to cop out guilty to those charges, and pretty much, saving taxpayers' money. I'm pretty sure by him copping out to these charges, I'm pretty sure, he'll probably get a better deal than if he would have went to trial. And Lord knows, he could have got the full maximum. So from what I was reading, and from Surf himself, this was from, I believe this is from somebody on Surf's behalf. Maybe he was on the phone and maybe said this. But he says, to whom may concern, 30 years is simply the maximum time I can get if I went to trial and lost. Keep calm. So he basically, just letting the community know, like, yo, relax. 30 years is the maximum time I could have got if I took it to trial for not both of all of the charges. Simply because he copped out guilty, he possibly is looking at a lesser time than 30. So, we don't know exactly. It could be 10 years, it could be 20, we don't know. I'm pretty sure he will get time served. But this is a very unfortunate situation, man. I hope this is a very big lesson to, a lot of you dudes out there that's moving in the streets or involved in criminal activity. I've had my fair share a long time ago, and I smartened up quick, man. I smartened up quick. I'm gonna tell you right now, man, that shit is just not worth it. Especially nowadays, man. We got these cameras. We got undercover police on social media. Social media is damn near the police itself, because you got people pretty much solving crimes. These phones are getting people jammed up. It's just a lot going on, man. And, you know, there's so many other resources for you to make a living and, you know, to get money, man. You don't have to resort to crime. You know what I'm saying? There's so many different ways that you can be productive in society. I think dudes in 2023 still trying to be, you know, drug dealers and gang members. I mean, it's just, you see the results of everybody that's quote unquote in a gang. You know, look at the whole Treyway situation. Look at, you know, the look, you know, just look at all the people that's gang affiliated, that how things turned out. You know, rest in peace Nipsey Hussle. You know what I'm saying? Like Pop Smoke. You know, a lot of these guys, man, you know, y'all gotta smarten up, man. You guys are talented. You guys are blessed. You guys have a lot of things in your corner, man. You got all the right resources. You got the right team. You got a core following. Why you guys are resulting and keeping certain energy around you is beyond me, man. But I hope this is a big, you know, lesson to a lot of y'all out there, man. If you are involved in anything, man, stop, man. Just stop. Because 9 times out of 10, you're probably already being watched. So get out of it while you still got time. You know what I'm saying? Let surf be the lesson, you know. But you know, praise up, you know, for Surf. I hope everything works out for him. Extremely talented. You know, I saw Surf for the first time in Houston, Texas versus John the Don. I was super excited, man. He put on a phenomenal performance. Caught a 30. You know, I've been, you know, following Surf for years, bro, like years. So, you know, this definitely is a big hit to the battle rap culture, man, and especially to URL. Like, Surf was pretty much like the spokesperson when it came to URL, man. Like, he was in the spaces, he was in interviews, he was waving the flag for URL, the company. And a lot of the big main events was pretty much headlined or somehow around Surf, whether he's, you know, giving the ideas for certain matchups or he is the matchup. You know, he pretty much is the energy, you know. So with Surf gone, man, it's like, who's going to fill that void? You know, we got a lot of dope new MCs on the URL roster, man. The whole DMV is killing it. You know, you got guys that's, you know, still around, that's been, you know, putting in pain from your Fonz, your Swamps, your Avs. You know, you got your Low Souls. Like, you know, you still got those guys. And then you got, you know, the newer guys. Then you still got the vets. You still got guys like Goods, Calico, Tay Rock, Rum Nitty, Geechee Gotti. So you still got big names out here. But who's going to be the main vocal voice that's going to pretty much pick up the baton that Surf dropped and keep the energy or exceed the energy to another level? You know, I thought it would have been easy to block Captain, but with him leaving URL, it's like, it's really a big void there. You know, you got guys like Fonz, you know, you got guys like Kid Slade. You know, regardless of what people may say, he still is a big draw. He has a huge following on social media. You know, anytime his name is in an interview or battles, people are watching. They do incredible numbers. You know, you got guys like Swamp that's rising, that's really coming into, you know, himself. Pause. You know, he's he's fulfilling, you know, that void that we all said that, yo, he's missing something. I hear talks about him battling Verb or battling Calico or Goods, you know. So you got guys out there, man, that could possibly, you know, step up to the plate. But the lane is wide open, man. You know, it's wide open. The excitement and energy from like the URL per se, it's really not there, bro. Like, let's be real. Like, majority of what we see on YouTube and Twitter It's been a drama with Black Compass Media, the whole shit that went down with John the Don. Okay. RBE, they got the Murder Mook and Big K. That whole entire matchup and that whole card is crazy. Remy's been pretty quiet. There's rumblings about her putting together a card. Easy had like a month where he was getting a lot of traction on his YouTube channel, but if we talking just from URL, like nobody's making an impact or making noise that's like shaking the culture. I'm talking just from the URL, like nobody's doing that, bro. So I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I really don't know if URL they may have to take a back seat from being the #1 spot, man. I mean, there is certain matchups out there, but with their relationship kind of being iffy with Caffeine, I don't know. They're gonna have to do something, man. They're gonna have to implicate more as far as with the URL TV app. The updates are just extremely like slow. Like they just dropped Tay Rock versus Rada. Bam, that shit was last year. Like, I don't know, man. They gotta do something, man. I heard that they're trying to implement the live streaming when they have events on the app. So if they do that, I think that would be a huge boost and bring a lot of traction and excitement to the app. But as far as URL, man, it's very quiet, man. It's very, very quiet. We had the Wody go down. That was very quiet. That kind of came and went. I know they did that very late in the year. I think they kind of missed the window of opportunity, like right after Cody. Wody should have been like no less than a month right after. But shout out to Jazz, she won that. But it's kind of quiet, man. Until Surf touched down. And even when Surf touched down, he got a lot of plates as well. He still got a lot of plates out there. He still got Goods walking around. He still got Mook walking around. Briz Rothstein. I remember Surf and A-Ward had a conversation on Black Compass Media. So that was talked about. I think that would be a crazy debut. And I think A-Ward even said that he would like to take Surf on his first comeback from jail on URL. He said that if he can get that, he will sign a contract and he will take Surf on his first debut on URL. I think that would be crazy. Especially if A-Ward gets Verb and clears Verb. That brings even more anticipation, to that specific matchup. You still got Easy versus Surf. So Surf still got a lot of battles out there, bro. Still got a lot of battles. But it's very unfortunate, man. Like I said, my prayers are to Sue Surf, his family and friends. I know he has kids as well. He has a mother. So I know this is a very tough time. I know a lot of his team, depend on him, to make a living. So it's very unfortunate, man. So hopefully, they can still keep things together, release music, videos, merchandise, things of that nature to keep, his name and, keep his buzz alive. But let me know in the comment section, man, how you guys feel, man. What do you think about Sue Surf's sentence? Do you think he's going to get 10, 20, 30 years? Do you think he'll be home, early, less than 10? And who would you like to see Surf battle on his return once he gets out of jail? And also, man, let me know in the comment section, man, who do you think can pick up the baton and pretty much carry the URL and really bring that momentum back that Surf once had before he got locked up? Let me know in the comment section, man. Subscribe to my channel. I appreciate all the love. Follow me on all social media platforms at Ace is Working on Twitter and Instagram. I got the Cash App as well, man. If you want to support the channel, the Cash App is Dedicated Media. I appreciate all the love, man. The numbers is going up crazy. I got people just hitting me up from Twitter about the channel. I really appreciate it, man. So we just gonna keep turning up, man. It's your boy, Acito. Peace.